Hello, World Wide Web. I'm Dallas May, and this is my Doomsday prepping video. As you can see, I am wearing full body armor, well, tactical gear. I have all kinds of weapons on me, including a flare gun, which can be used for a weapon. I'm not going to fire any flares, because it'd be a waste. Never know when you can really use them. But I'm not going to waste the flares I have for it right now. I have my combat knife right here. The reason why I got it tied off like this is if it were to get knocked out of my hand, I'd have quicker, easier access to it. I also have my radio here, so if I needed to contact other survivors. It works. It has full battery. The reason why I was wearing these goggles is to keep my eyes protected. In case, I don't know, sand, dust, something getting in my face, I put these goggles on to keep my eyes protected. That and in case of projectiles. So those things mess up my hair, but hair's not really important when it comes to Doomsday prepping. So you travel, now you're ready to survive. My question for you all is, are you ready for my tips on Doomsday prepping? Because if you are, that's good. There we go. I had to fix my sheath for a second there. With the possibly pandemic of coronavirus or flu going around the entire U.S., I want to show you how I'm preparing for any evacuation or, I don't know, doomsday situation that comes to that. And if I'm forced to leave, I want to be able to take some stuff with me, like weapons, food, water, medicine, sleeping options. I've also created a few DIY zombie survival homemade machetes. One sec. Yeah, I was browsing through an old Dollar General store that's been up for past year or so, and today I was browsing through and I found some hedge cutters. I bought them and I took the bolt out of them, and I made two dual-wieldable choppers. The other one's over there, but I got this one, and I can make them. I can dual-wield them. One sec. Let me get the other one. So I could go in hand-to-hand combat dual-wielding these. And they are pretty sharp. So I will be taking these with me if I am forced to leave my home, along with my military machete, my shotgun, which is right behind me. In fact, I'll show it to y'all. Told you all I packed some heat. And this is a real shotgun. It's a Winchester Model 37 12 gauge, single shot. So if I'm forced to leave my house, I will be packing this, those dual-wieldable choppers, my flare gun, my revolver, and a few other things. And I will be creating a bug-out bag for my buddy Z-Man real soon. I already got him a couple things for his bag. My bag's on, in case you couldn't see it. So, in a way, I'm prepared for any survival situation, whether it be zombies or a hostile survivor or bandit trying to steal stuff from me. I'd be ready for them. Don't worry, the shotgun's not loaded. I'm not gonna load a shotgun and aim it around a house. I took the ammo out of it. Should have mentioned that earlier. I am a pretty good shot when it comes to firearms. You know, I should do a video where I take my guns up into the mountains and do a little target practice. Because it has been a while since I fired this shotgun. And it does have quite a kick to it. So, you all know exactly what kind of weaponry I'm packing. Shotguns, pistols. Well, pistol, I had to sell my 9mm a long time ago to pay some bills. Now I've got my grandfather's revolver that he gave to me as a gift. And this flare gun I bought recently. It's in one of my 9mm holsters, and surprisingly it fits it. I will end up buying another pistol eventually. I'm not going to right now, but along down the line I will. I tripped on a stupid box. I also have maps, navigational devices, some food. I even have a flashlight in one of these pockets here. So if I was in the dark, like in a basement or some sort of dark building with the power out, I'd be able to see where I'm going. So yeah, like I said, I'm wearing a full chest rig. Well, tactical vest, chest rig, whatever you want to call it. It's got a bunch of tactical gear on it. Man, this bag weighs quite a bit. Let me set this down here. And no, I'm not one of those stolen valor type people. I like combat gear. I like tactical gear. And last time I checked in the world, that is not a crime. Now, posing as a soldier and lying about being a soldier to get free stuff, now that is considered a stolen valor. Me, I just like wearing combat gear. See, my flare gun fits one of my 9mm holsters perfectly. And for easy access, I could always pull this little strap off and be ready to use it. It is like a similar chest rig to what Sasha carried in The Walking Dead, but not entirely. Anyways, if there is a situation out there in the world where I'd have to leave my home, I'm going to be taking quite a few weapons with me. I'm going to have enough weapons on me for a small army at least. Because now I have two dual-wieldable homemade machete type deals, a military machete, a katana, baseball bat, 54 knives, a revolver, a flare gun, a shotgun, all kinds of weapons. So if I had to go into a combat situation, I'd be prepared. I even have a military ammo case here that I'm planning on putting these in. These are my shotgun shells, 12 gauge. see if we can get one of these puppies out. There we are. It is not a fake shell, as you can see, because I pulled it out of this box, and I'm not going to shake it up. That'd be probably a bad idea. I don't want the thing to blow up in my hands. That would end terrible for me. One thing, I like keeping my hands the way they are. Beautiful and handsome looking. Eventually, I will be doing more videos on Doomsday prepping, like how I'd live off the land, building a shelter, what I would do for food and water, etc. Right now, this is just my combat gear, my weapons. Whoa. Sorry about that. Something about fell off the bed and hit me on the foot. And no, it was not a gun. It was one of my dual-wieldable choppers. Luckily, I caught it in time, because if that thing hit my foot, I would probably have a missing toe. But, as for now, I do have a lot of weapons. You know what? I'm going to pause this video and I'm going to show you all my entire weapons collection. That's right, my entire weapons collection. Be right with you. Okay, we're back. It took me a while, but I set up every single weapon that I had. And you will be surprised. Complete assload of weapons. In the back here, I have... Yeah, I made quite a mess digging up the weapons. Got my 2 police buttons over here, a folding shovel, my dual-wieldable choppers, my own very customized Lucille, my katana, military machete, a homemade knife. Wait a minute. This is only 53. 54th one. I know I had 54 knives here. Where's my 54th? Let's see. Nada. Zilch. I know you're here somewhere, you little bastard. Where are you? Maybe I have to shake this bag down. When your boy says he's got 54 knives, he's got 54 knives. If I have to shake this bag up and down 100 times to get the damn knife out, I will. Where the hell is it? Ah, there you are. There we go. That is my entire weapons collection. I have about 54 knives here. Baseball bat, katana. I do have a cutlass here somewhere. Like I said, I had to make a mess of this place to dig up every single knife I had. I even have a straight razor. And these suckers can be razor sharp. When your boy says he's got a lot of weapons, he means he's got a lot of weapons. It took me about 2 years, maybe 3, to get this many weapons. I mean, look how many there are. There's enough here for a small army. So if I was to have a group with me in the apocalypse, or if there was one, I'd be able to equip them with enough weapons. Now there are a few in this collection that I'm keeping for myself, that I will let nobody touch. These 2, plus my revolver, which my dad is sitting on. He thinks that our neighbors are gonna break in and probably steal shit from us. If they so much as walk through that door and try to steal shit, they'll be staring down the barrel of a shotgun. Does he not remember? Does he forget that I have a shotgun? I mean, come on. Sure, a revolver holds 6 rounds, and that's a little bit more than one shot, but a shotgun can do a hell of a lot more damage than a little revolver. Just saying. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorites. It looks like a machete you would get in Dying Light, or you would get it in Dead Island. So yeah, this is why I chose this weapon. It reminds me of 2 of my favorite zombie slashing video games. So this is a weapon I'm keeping for myself. I gotta say, I pretty much stocked up for an apocalypse. In melee weapons, anyway. And combat gear. So, remember, in the apocalypse, or if there ever is one, or a survival situation, if you need one to fight off an attacker, or a zombie, or a couple zombies, which I doubt will happen, but if in the case you need a weapon, come talk to me. We can work out a deal and I can give you a weapon. But that's only if there's an apocalypse. None of these weapons are for sale. This is my own personal stockpile. But if you're in my group and you need a weapon, feel free to ask. When you're part of the D Squad, you're always free to ask. If you're not part of the D Squad and you just think I'm a lunatic, then don't bother asking. Because it's always smart to plan ahead for the apocalypse. Or any survival situation. Now it's going to take me about an hour at the most to put all these back. Including my combat gear. So when your boy says he's got a lot of weapons stockpiled, he means it. And I made a mess of this room trying to find all these weapons. I will have to clean that mess up. But I will do that later. I'm not in the mood for cleaning right now. I'm in the mood for looking at all my precious little knives. I even have a few switchblades. Like this little puppy here. May look like your average knife. Uh-huh. So I went out of my way to get this one. And it comes with a little mini flashlight. I don't think the batteries work in it. I know it's a SWAT team tactical knife, but it's a switchblade. Well, flip blade, switchblade, whatever you want to call it. It's a fast opening knife. This one, however, this is one I would have some trouble letting go of. This one I got on a trip to, what's the name of that amusement park? Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, Virginia. My freshman year. We were on our way to Busch Gardens and we stopped at a gas station and I bought this for about $15 and it is a switchblade. Kind of. Flip blade. I mean, it's the same difference as a switchblade. You press a button and the blade shoots out fast. And everyone kept asking me, did you buy that? And I kept telling them, yes, I'm adding it to my collection. Did they believe me? No, they didn't. Well, now that you've seen my entire freaking collection of weapons here, who's to believe now? Though a couple of these knives have cut me before. Let me point them out to the ones that have cut me before. Crap. This one... Where are you, little bastard? I know you're in here. This one... There's another one here I know that has bitten me before. And when I say bitten, I mean cut me. I know I got this one in Williamson. It's a city not far from where I live. About an hour drive, at the most. There you are. Between these three, well, four. The fourth one is in my right hand, but I'm afraid if I let these go, I'll cut myself again. Between these three and this one, they have all cut me before. Especially this one. This black one here, has given me a scar on my right arm before. This one, however, now that's a Crocodile Dundee knife. I always love that scene from Crocodile Dundee, where that guy tries mugging him with a little tiny pocket knife. Give me your wallet. He's got a knife. That's not a knife. Now that's a knife. Pulls out that humongous Bowie knife. I always loved that movie. This one has cut me before, and it is still sharp. So it's going to take me a while to put all these weapons up, but I'm going to keep them all at the front of my bed, and one underneath my pillow. That way it'll be easy access getting to, if I needed it. So that's my entire weapons collection. I know I have a cutlass in here somewhere. I just gotta find it. It looks like a pirate sword. Dang. Is it over here, maybe? Yes, it is. Come here, you. Cue the Pirates of the Caribbean music. Dun 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 dun. Yes, I have a pirate cutlass. I feel like Pirates of the Caribbean just holding this thing. Dun 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 dun. I'm Captain Jack Sparrow. I liked that movie. The first one, anyway. But then it just went downhill from there. I even have a folding shovel that has like a pick. It's supposed to fold out and it's supposed to have like a pick to it. But I'm not going to unfold it because I think it looks better when you use it this way. It's got a saw blade on it, so it'll be good for whacking the shit out of something. I'm definitely going to be carrying one of these dual-wieldable choppers with me in my bag. In my bug-out bag, that is. So that's 3 swords, a baseball bat, machete. My third sword needs some repair, that's why I don't have it on camera. It's a dragon-handled sword, and when I was going to try to use it in a video, the handle literally just snapped. Turns out whoever created it didn't do a good job at welding the handle together. Luckily I didn't get injured. This actually feels like a good back scratcher. Ish. If you use the blunt end, it feels like a great back scratcher. Now the sharp end, oh, I'll be fucked. So like I said, if you're part of the D Squad and you're in an apocalyptic situation and you need a weapon, find me. I'll always be carrying my miniature version of Michonne's katana with me. Either that or some other formal weapon. Usually whenever I'm going somewhere, I always pack a weapon with me. It's just a force of habit. Except for when I'm in college or high school. Well, I'm not in high school anymore. If I'm in college, I ain't packing a weapon. Because, for starters, if someone was going to try and shoot up the college, I think the security guard guy would notice someone packing a weapon into school. And even if someone was going to try to bring a knife or something into the school, he would have to attack quite a few people with it, and I'm pretty sure hundreds of people would notice it. And I mean hundreds. There's a lot of students on my college grounds. So I'd probably feel pretty much safe-ish. Uh-oh. Looks like part of the handle on one of my knives is coming apart. I have to get some glue to fix that. Or some, epoxy. So, that's my entire weapons collection, and it is 1:10 a.m. in the morning. Ugh. I am tired. I'm gonna put up my weapons, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. This is the one I'm keeping under my pillow. Put that to the side. I'm gonna put my weapons away, and I'm gonna sleep. This is Dallas May, signing off.